Hello, wonderful people. I feel called to just uh, share some things with the collective, anyone who is willing to listen. I've went through quite a few transformations and changes over the past few years, and I feel called to kind of share my experience in hopes that it will help others see, the truth of who they are and really see the worth that everyone holds. Everyone holds. So I want to start off today by saying thank you so much for being here. It means absolutely everything to me for even watching and being inspired by my words. Um, I'm in this lovely, beautiful park. This is my most favorite park. I discovered it not too long ago. And it's just got the most gorgeous. There's a rose garden over there. It's beautiful. So anyway, I just want to start off by saying the changes I've been through in the past few years have been hard, but I'm seeing the benefit of all the hard work I've put in, and that has been an amazing transition for me. I would say within the past 6 months or so, I've really seen a huge improvement on how I feel internally, and that has been reflected externally. But I've been in the process for about 3 years. Some people call it an awakening. Some people say it's your Saturn return. Some people just say it's you maturing at 30 or whatever. So who knows? It doesn't really matter what you chalk it up to be. It happens to us. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience. So one thing that has shifted dramatically for me recently has been the unknown. The unknown is scary. Literally, it is the most scary thing to not know what's going to happen, to not know what you can rely on, to not know what you can trust in, not know where to put your energy because you're not sure how it's going to turn out. That is your ego. I have recently discovered that feeling alone, that is a light bulb moment of, hi, my ego is speaking. Hi, maybe I need to pay attention to number one, what is it warning me of? But number two, to understand that it is trying to protect me because it loves me. And it is totally okay for me to tell it, thank you, but I'm going to proceed in this direction. And again, you can chalk that up to my prefrontal cortex is now fully developed and has been for a few years. So I don't know if it's something that's happening like with the neurons firing in my brain, literally, that I can use more of them, or if it is the fact that my Saturn has returned. I have passed the Saturn return point, and now I am ready to live more authentically. I'm not sure if it's the shift in the collective period. I don't know what it is, and honestly, at this point, I don't care. I know 100% that my ego is here to love me and protect me based on what I have experienced as a human being in total so far. But I can not follow the knee-jerk reactions that occur for me. So one thing I have found now that I understand that I can tell my ego, thank you so much for loving me, but I am not in danger right now. Those are the key words, because really, if you try to force your ego to taper down a bit, you're literally just battling an ego with an ego. I know you all know what I'm talking about because you do it with other people. When you're very rigid in your beliefs and someone else is very rigid in their beliefs, and you're arguing to the point to where you can tell that someone else cannot understand you because they are so firm in their stance, and vice versa, that is an ego battle. That is not a conversation. So what you're doing in your head, if you're saying, stop it, shut up, blah, blah, I don't want to hear that, or trying to force the voice to quiet, all you're doing is reinforcing the fact that it's going to try to be bigger than you. That's its job, is to be big and tough and strong and protect you because it loves you. So acknowledging the fact that it is fully in love with you, and that is the only reason why it wants to protect you from any type of danger, that alone helps it understand that, oh, okay, it sees my intention. My intention is good. My intention is to protect, to love, to care for, to make sure you survive. That is what the ego is for. That's what makes the unknown so scary. But the wonderful thing I have found is that trust, when you get to a point where you can trust yourself, you no longer have to be so egoic. When you get to a point that you find trust in, say you want to make changes, say you want to journal, okay? Make a promise with yourself. I'm going to journal from 6 to 6:30 every morning, or from 6 to 6:30 every night, or make a time frame. That's what I'm saying. Make a schedule for yourself. Make a promise, an agreement with you, and follow through on it every day. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up, but get back on it. If you can start showing up for yourself consistently on anything, it will start gaining the momentum of trust. You'll see yourself, oh, okay, I can show up for me. Oh, okay, I can make sure when I'm hungry, I eat. I don't just push my way through because I'm busy. No, I'm important. I eat. I don't just keep working. I stop and I eat. I need to journal. I need to hear myself. I need to touch base with myself every morning. I promise I will do this. And that has been my experience. I have literally made promises to myself that I have kept. And that has grown so much trust within me that I will be able to take care of whatever happens. AKA, unknown is not as scary. That's the beautiful transition that comes. You start making small promises to yourself, and keeping them, the trust will build naturally. The trust will build naturally to the point to where you feel like you are ready to take on anything. You are ready to face the unknown, knowing and trusting that you are capable of handling whatever happens. That is such a freeing feeling, rather than trying to control everything around you and trying to control other people and trying to control how you feel and trying to control what's going to happen at work and is my boss going to be mad at me? Well, if they're mad at me, are they going to fire me and blah, blah, blah. No. None of that is necessary. You find freedom in trusting that you are in alignment. Finding alignment is finding the trust in yourself, understanding that I can show up for me every day, and I will make myself a priority every day. The moment that you become a priority to yourself, the moment you realize, hey, I can trust that I'm going to show up and handle whatever comes. I don't have to be so rigid. I don't have to force my beliefs on other people. I don't have to force myself on other people. I don't have to force people to listen to me. I don't have to force people to stay with me. I don't have to force employees to enjoy my work. I don't have to force anything. I show up in a way that feels good for me, that I know is authentic. I'm doing my very best every day, and I promise myself that, and I continue to show up in that way. I am building an immense amount of trust, which leads to an immense amount of freedom and release. I do not feel so heavy. I do not feel weighed down by the weight of other people's problems. I don't feel weighed down by the weight of other people's expectations, other people's views of me. None of that matters nearly as much because I am so much more in tune with myself. My ego is not driving the bus. I am now in a place. Hello. What a beautiful dog. Thank you. Thank you so much. You too. I am now in a place where I feel alive. Before, I felt like I was tumbling from this problem to this happiness to this to that to someone said so and so, and now, oh my gosh, now I have to do this back and they're treating me like this, so I'm gonna give them what they gave me. And no, I'm not being pulled around and ping-ponged around by everyone else's shit. I am living. I am alive. I can see everyone's crap, and I can consciously choose whether I want to be involved or not. Because at the end of the day, I'm not obligated to be involved. My ego is not obligated to jump me in, to make something happen so that we're safe. No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that because I am safe. I am safe because I trust me to keep me safe. I don't trust anyone else to keep me safe. I mean, you can if you want to. You don't have to. That's up to you. But at the end of the day, this is an individual thing. You can free yourself from the restriction and the limitations of operating in from an egoic perspective, because really this life is not about simply surviving. If you're operating from an egoic perspective, you're worried about survival. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but there's not lions running around chasing me. There's food at the grocery store. There's a roof that I can lay under when I go to bed. This is not survival anymore. So it's okay to allow your mind to give you warning signs, but you do not have to act on them. We are here to live and enjoy joy. Joy is the part of this. To bring joy to other people, to share our experiences with each other, to help people grow and create a more joyous life for us all. That's why I'm here making this video, because I feel called to share. I want other people, I want to give the gift that I have found. I want to wrap it up in a bow and give it to you. I want you to understand you are completely capable of living an amazing life. My backstory is I was an addict for 3 years. I was a complete drug addict, lost my whole life, had no job, lived in my Nana's rental house that she let me and my piece of crap friend stay in for free. I mean, I was a piece of shit. I didn't have no job. I didn't have anybody that really I cared about, because I couldn't even care about me. I was so busy trying to escape my life, I wasn't trying to live it. I came from the depths of shit. If I can come from that and bounce back up to realize what I'm worth and who I am, and that I can trust in myself, and I am not here just to survive, but to live and enjoy the time that I was given, you are more than capable as well. We all are. Do not limit yourself to believing you're not, because you most definitely are capable of enjoying the freedom and the release of appreciating your ego, but not letting it run the show. That's the most important message I have for you today. So I guess now I'm going to wrap this video up and just tell everyone out there who's watching, thank you again so much for taking the time to watch. And I hope this helped. I really believe in you. And the biggest thing you can do for yourself is to believe in you too. All right. Love you guys. Bye.